It's about that time, y'all. Welcome, settle in, and welcome to Hot Take with the Tribal Chief. I'm your host, Devin the Hill Dude, your Tribal Chief for multi-streaming. And make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're over there in the YouTubical dimension. And since it's just a YouTubical topic, a YouTubical stream, make sure you follow all of our merch right below. We got all the merch for you. We got nice tanks. We got hats. We got trucker hats. We got coffee cups, pin stickers, all right below for your pleasure. But you want to check out all merch, thebloodlineent.com for your pleasure. Oh, man. Welcome to Hot Take with the Tribal Chief. And yes, we are here to talk about the heel turn heard around the world that shook the wrestling waves, that shook this earth. Yes, everybody was talking about it. ESPN, Fox News, all non-wrestling networks. And I was like, whoa, what is going on? And if you saw our reaction, when I say our reaction, me and my son, the Tribal Prince of Gaming, yes, it's up there for your viewing pleasure. And I'll probably put a little splice that clip in there real quick as well. Yeah! 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 I told you! Yes, it was the most shocking, surprising turn. But was it expected if you watch our prediction show last Thursday, not this past Thursday, but last week Thursday, all the way up to the beginning of the live stream for the watch along? I sort of predicted this. Cody is going to accept The Rock's offer. I don't think that's going to happen. I think I have someone who is going to take it. I did say, in the predictions, I said CM Punk. No, scratch that. I got John Cena. I did. I saw it coming. I had to slow it down. All right. And we're going to get more into details about that. But we're here to talk about John Cena's heel turn. All right. No Elimination Chamber breakdown. I just want to talk about the meat and potatoes of it. All right. And by the way, Elimination Chamber, A+, extra credit, all that. I enjoyed the premium live stream. It was all that and then some. We're here to talk about John Cena's heel turn. Good or bad? And I'm seeing, being in the social media, especially being in the X universe, everybody has their opinion. And everybody says, my opinion is better than yours. It's an opinion. How can your opinion be better than someone's when it's your opinion? It's not a fact. It's just an opinion, right? But at the end of the day, when I was looking at it, I was like, whoa, it's a lot of opinions. Some people saying I didn't like it. Some were saying I enjoyed it. Some were saying some opinion was out there. Hey, this heel turn only comes second. This heel turn is better than Hulk Hogan's heel turn at Bash at the Beach when that happened. But I will say, my opinion on this, time will tell. It's still too early. You know what I'm saying? When Hulk Hogan did his heel turn, like right away, nobody was thinking, oh, this is the best heel turn ever. It took time to get to that point. So time would tell with John Cena. All right, we're still cooking. All right, and you never know. They can put something in there that might just like, I don't like this. I don't like that, But hey, only time would tell. But my instant reaction, I enjoyed this. It was shocking. Right up to that stone cold face of that. He embraced Cody Rhodes with a bro hug, and he just had this killer face that it was plastered everywhere. People are doing memes. Matter of fact, go ahead and check out the YouTube short that I did with my son. Everybody's making memes of it. Even I had to get into that. And it was so shocking, and I loved it and enjoyed it. Like, real quick, he embraced him, and your soul is mine now. And John Cena, Stone Cold face, had the smiling just like that. Just like that. I was like, yo. And I was jumping up for joy. I was like, yes, it's happening. And then, the kids, of course. Unfortunately, the kids. Their hearts, bless their souls, bless those kids. Their hearts was just so broken. I was looking at the TikTok videos. It was one kid was saying, "I hate you, John Cena," and he said that with all his chest, and he meant it too. But that's the beauty about pro wrestling. When the kids and they just see it as real. It was one TikTok too as well. One kid he was having a moment. He was breaking down, and I heard his mom was like, "It's just wrestling." Lady, I gotta disagree. It's not just wrestling. Professional wrestling, it brings out the emotions out of it. You get the drama, you get the soap opera, you get the action. It's pro wrestling. It's one of its kind. It is one of one. All right, it's nothing like it. Just like Papa H said, you got Broadway. It's a live concert. It's soap opera. It's a movie.
Cinema.
It's cinema, baby. That's what professional wrestling is. All right. So I guess, what? Let's use the lady, for example, that told her son, "It's just wrestling." I'm just going to assume maybe you watch some shows, maybe one of those drama-centric shows, and it gets you in your feelings. All right. So just empathize with your son. Empathize. It's not just wrestling, lady. It's not. It's more than that. It is one of one. John Cena's heel turn. Good or bad? And the short answer, it was good. It was better than good. It was amazing. It was the great. Everything that led up to that point made perfect sense too. All right. By the way, with John Cena, when he was the final two in the Royal Rumble with Jey Uso. Shout out to Jey Uso, by the way. Yeet! I had to say that. I had to get that out. He had a press conference right after the Royal Rumble. And he said he knows for sure he's getting his 17th title. All right? He said he is going to enter Elimination Chamber. He's not going to qualify like everyone else. Not like even Logan Paul qualified. All right? Even Logan Paul qualified. Just think about that. CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest, Seth freaking Rollins. 5 other guys, except for one. John Cena was the only one. He said, "Hey, I'm just going to put my hat in there. Everybody else fight for it." But I loved it though, because everyone else was just so focused on that fiery promo. Everyone else is so focused on this is John Cena's last run. And this is where Papa H excels at. He excels not only in storytelling, he excels in misdirection. Because just think about, this is one of the most unpredictable WrestleMania runs. And what I mean by that, on the road to WrestleMania, this has been unpredictable. From Jey's Uso win at Royal Rumble to John Cena's heel turn to follow up on Monday Night Raw to Io Sky winning against Rhea Ripley, staying undefeated against Rhea Ripley, and now she's a part of WrestleMania. So all this misdirection is what Papa H excels at. He gets you to look here, like pay attention here, and he's cooking somewhere over there. So that's what I mean by the misdirection. Look at John Cena. He comes out and he just said, he lays it out there, and he's talking with passion, he's talking with heart. So everybody's just assimilating as this promo, like, oh man, it's John Cena's last run. Hey, we're gonna let him slide. Yeah, go ahead, man. You go ahead and go in the Elimination Chamber. You don't need to qualify. And then, but it was something he said, that words that kind of just slipped. I was like, I don't know. This seems a bit hillish, if you will. He said,
"What is best for business is I main event WrestleMania. And what is best for business is, for the first time, I confidently say that I'm going to win a 17th championship."
I hanged on those words. when he used those words, that verbiage, those famous words that Papa H, aka Triple H, when he used to be a part of the Authority, the on-screen personas of WWE, along with Stephanie McMahon, I was like, you know what? I don't know. This seems a bit hillish. Almost corporate-esque. You know? Because he said me winning my 17th title, me main eventing on to WrestleMania is what's best for business. But then Friday Night SmackDown happened. And what happened? Everyone showed up to get their 2 cents in about why they're going to win Elimination Chamber. All but who? Who? John Cena. He did not show up. And for this Cena retirement tour, it's been awkward. Not awkward. That's the wrong word. Oddly. It's been oddly silent from his side. I talked about that in predictions. I even asked my brother, I'm like, bro, what do you think of this John Cena retirement tour? He said, I didn't like it. I'm not liking it. You know, he's not here. He's not showing up. You know what it reminds me of? Someone only shows up when he needs to. So when I saw that happen, when I'm seeing the pieces coming together now, I'm like, hold on. John Cena didn't show up. Well, first of all, he had the speech, said, me main eventing WrestleMania is what best for business. Radio silence. After that, fast forward, 3 months? Maybe 2 months, 2.5 months, maybe 3 months, but let's call it, let's just estimate. Let's just round it off to 3 months. So maybe 2 months. Maybe I'm just 2 months. All right. 2 months. And we get everybody getting ready to do their promo on Friday Night SmackDown, why they deserve or why they going to say they're going to win Elimination Chamber. All but who? John Cena. I'm like, 1 + 1 = heel turn. Selling my soul because I want a guarantee of 17th title. Wow. And then is when I put that prediction out. In the beginning of our watch along for Elimination Chamber, I was like, you know what? I can see John Cena taking Rock's offer. I can see that. Because I said, because he's using these key words, what's best for business. He didn't show up. He's not showing up for work. Now, I got no problem with that. I'm just saying that's a bit hillish. Not showing up for work. I'm just saying. And I think John Cena's kind of following a certain blueprint. So someone left for him. Shout out to my head of the table, Tribal Chief, all day. Tribal Chief! I missed you, Tribal Chief. You're going to get your revenge, Tribal Chief. All right, that's enough. I digress. Sometimes that can come out. All right, that can come out. But I am enjoying this heel turn, and it is hindsight looking at it, it is best for business. This is the right move. And why? First of all, I'm always going to give my opinion coming from that business side. I come from that world, corporate. I have the mind. I like reading analytics. I like seeing where I can grow at. I apply the same method to all the brands, all the social dimensions that we're in. The YouTube, the Itchy Twitchy, the Facebooky, the Kick It Flippy, and the X app. I look at all of that and I see where we grow at. And I apply that same method, that same mindset here. So when I see John Cena and do the heel turn and I'm looking around, I don't even have to look at analytics. I could just look at the viewership. Everyone's talking about it. Outside the wrestling media. You know, you got regular media talking about this. ESPN, Fox Sports, all these other social media outlets has no business talking about wrestling, talking about that one moment. Shout out Shannon Sharp. He's a big wrestling fan. I didn't know that. I did not know that until he was laying down some old school OG people that I'm not familiar with. I'm like, oh, he was talking about it on the nightcap. He was talking about it. He had words for it. He didn't like that. And then I look at the trickle down effect of how it hits the kids. Hits the kids and parents are recording them, and just the reaction of it. That's why it's good. It's good. Actually breaking it down, I think I'm more inclined to say, hey, I think this is just the right move, period. Like, maybe a little bad, and put your comments in below too. Let me know. Let's have that conversation. I like having strong dialogue. Any wrestling opinion is open. But I must say, put this disclaimer. You are accountable for the words you use on this comment section. I will hold your feet to the fire. I will question it. All right? So if you're going to have a conversation, let's have a conversation. And all, just to wrap this up, I think this is the best move for business. I think this John Cena heel version is what's best for wrestling, professional wrestling, period. Whatever promotion you're thinking about, WWE, NXT, TNA, or AEW too. I think it will have a trickle down effect. It's just best for the pro wrestling culture. For John Cena, I could just think about the abundance of matches we can have. John Cena, heel John Cena against a face Randy Orton. Heel John Cena against a face CM Punk. Heel John Cena against he's not a face. He's more of a tween. But my tribal chief. But I don't think they're going to do that, though. Real talk, they ain't going to do that. Because next time my tribal chief is in a title contention, he's taking it back. Point blank, period, end of discussion. But you see what I'm getting at. And then I want to see more fleshed out. What does this partnership looks like between John Cena and The Rock? All right? Because I'm going to say John. But The Rock is acting like this new authority figure now. Like you know how we have our authority heads throughout all pro wrestling, especially more on the WWE side. You had Vince McMahon and his corporate champions, and you had the authority in their corporate champions with Randy Orton and Seth Rollins. Now, do I think we're gonna get another version of that? Yes, I do. People might be against it. Oh, it's not gonna happen. Well, how do you know? How do you know for certain? That's why I gotta say, how do you know for certain? I'm not gonna speak in absolutes. I cannot, especially when it comes to professional wrestling, because it's a journey. It's not a one way, one road to get there. It is a journey. You sit back and you just enjoy the ride, baby. Just enjoy the ride. That's why I think that we're gonna get some version of an authority. Now can Rock be an on-screen personality week by week? No, I don't think so. But he can be there without being there. He's shown me that before. Like, I can come in through satellite, do these package videos or whatever, make it seem like I'm there, but I'm not really not. So I can see them doing that. You know, coming from that corporate world, you know how to be there without being there. All right, there's plenty of we have these town hall meetings, like big town hall meetings, and it's one way how you can just be there without being there. Like you talk to key people, certain key people in the room, introduce yourself, and you bounce. Oh, I saw Devin. Oh yeah, you get. He was there. He was there. See, it's all about being there without being there, and I think Rock can do that. I think Rock and John Cena can actually do that too, and I think it will just play until they hear heel characters. So I think it will work out. I think it will be best for business. But let me know your thoughts. Comment below. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button too, and look for more hot take wrestling coming in the future, especially in the YouTubicals. I'm Devin the Tribal Chief. For your pleasure, it is Decide.